Hello. I was gonna do a Temu on a Temu haul, but instead I'm gonna just show off the things I got. So it kind of is a Temu haul. I was gonna like take it out the packaging and like kind of put it together in front of you. Put it together because there are a bunch of Lego minifigures. Yeah. I wanted to buy a bunch of bootleg Lego minifigures just to check them out. This is only half of them, so this video is actually going to be in 2 parts. This is the first half of the minifigures that I got. I try to get some stuff that like I was a fan of, so if you're not into all the minifigures, then that's okay. I mean, it's just, I got some stuff that personally I connected with and thought were cool. I also got some stuff that I don't really connect with. And I just, because I thought it was interesting and I wanted to see what it would look like. But yeah, first I'm going to start out, I got 4 different sports minifigs. And I'm going to start out with the worst one. And this is I think a Steph Curry? I think. You can't really see the printing. You can see the Golden State Warrior. There's a Nike symbol. And actually it has the sponsor on it. It says Rakuten. I don't know how to pronounce their real life sponsor, but if you look on at the hands, they're not a normal Lego hand shape, and that's the first thing I noticed. The arms also are like just straight, unlike a normal Lego arm, which is kind of like bent. This is also, if you can't notice, it's not Steph Curry. This is a white man. This man literally has my haircut. This is me in a Curry jersey. So honestly, I mean, it's not bad. It's bootleg. This was $1, and every other one was around the same price and had way better quality, if not at least a little bit better. This is honestly pretty terrible. I mean, it's bootleg. You can't really ask for much, but this one is probably the worst one. I just wanted to knock it out, get it out the way. It's ugly. So the next one, I'm going to go into the football one. They had these little football dudes. This is a Miami Dolphins player. It doesn't have the name. On the back, it just says Dolphins 00. It gives you a little football, and it gives you a little trophy. It gives you a football helmet with a visor. The visor does go up and down. Isn't very realistic, but the Lego, they got the little chest plates, shoulder pads, which actually looks really nice for shoulder pads. And they actually, if I remember correctly, they have printing under the shoulder plate. I'm gonna actually take off the head and see if they do. Yeah, they do. So if you really want to go without the shoulder plate, they have jersey printing right there as well. The face print, it's going to be really hard to see in this camera, but the face print looks actually not bad. You can't really see it because my camera sucks, but there is a face print there. It's pretty good quality. This is what I'm talking about. Compared to this is just way better quality. There's also accurate logos. I forgot to mention this on the Steph Curry one. Instead of Golden State Warriors, it says Silver State Heroic Teams. Heroic team. Now, I did get 2 basketball players. This is the second package I ordered. I'm not a Lakers fan, but for some reason, the second package I ordered came in first. So, I got Kobe and LeBron. 2 of the all-time greats. Not a LeBron guy, but can admit, this is a Kobe Bryant. Just the coloration in the face, it kind of makes it hard to see the face printing, but you can see the Lakers. It says Lakers and it says Bryant on the back. So this already is better than that Curry one. I would honestly give this like a 10 out of 10. The Kobe one looks amazing. I mean, there's not much to it. It is just a Lakers jersey. It's just a yellow jersey with the purple stripe down the sides. But they even, they put tattoos on here. You also can't see it because of the lighting. But he has tattoo tattoos printed on his arm. Like, that's the amount of detail they went into it. And on the other side, they have a muscular arm shape printed onto the side of it, which isn't really much of anything. I'm sorry if I like start sniffling. I'm just really stuffed up for whatever reason. But go on to LeBron. On one side, he has a sleeve printed on it, or well, no, it's a white arm with some coloration on there to show the skin, and it looks like I thought there was printing on the hands for a second, but there isn't. But on this side, there's a muscular arm printed on there as well. I just realized this, but it's not really on there for Kobe's as much. But on here, it literally has a different coloration for where the sleeve, there's no sleeves for the jersey. But yeah, I mean, this LeBron James figure also is really nice. They don't have the Adidas or Nike logos on there, but they do have the Lakers logo, and they have their last names on the back, which, I mean, is already, like, iffy enough because, you know, Bootleg, they don't have the rights to it. So, I mean, also, this one has hair. It's hard to see the face on it, but the hair, I mean, the hair looks all right for what it is. It's not anything crazy, but it's all right. So that's the sports figures. Next, I got some video game figures. Well, really the only ones I could find were Jedi Fallen Order, which, don't get me wrong, hell of a game. So I was not disappointed to get these at all. First, I'm going to start out with my least favorite one. I think this is the seventh sister. It's the big, like, dinosaur woman. But she has an extra head right here, and then she has one with the horns that fit on her chin. So I put the one with the horns on because it's more accurate. And I just tapped this one here to the side just to kind of have it. This one is actually really nice. There's a bunch of different bootleg Star Wars ones. I think I have some more coming in the other package, so I might be able to show you them in the next video. Not too sure. Can't really remember what all comes in. But there's printing on the front. Hard to see because the black and the lighting. But there's also, you can see the coloration, especially at this one right here. They printed her little toes on there, which I think is hilarious. Because in the game, you know, her toes kind of stick out of their boots. But yeah, they got that on there. The helmet's pretty accurate. Instead of like a visor that you can see through, they have like just a hard matte plastic on it, which is fine. But here's the face print. You can kind of get a good look at it. I might take some like photos of them and like put them on like a link or something at the end if you guys really want a good look at them. But here's, I think, the fifth sister, and it's the same thing. The only thing I do not like about this is the cape is a hard piece. Like this, it looks nice because it stands still and like you can pose it, where she just looks mad intimidating just standing there and all. But like, it's just one hard piece. And then you take the helmet off. I think, I know it's a bootleg, but she is a woman of color. I think she looks like, I'm not gonna say it. I think she's probably like Middle Eastern descent. She has the darker skin tone, and they chose a white face, which I think they could have done a little bit better with that, but that's just me. Just to make it a little bit more accurate. And then we go on to Cal Kestis, which I have two. I have the Inquisitor Cal, and then I have regular Jedi Cal. Inquisitor Cal was added in, I think it's a mod. I don't think he actually has an Inquisitor suit in the game. I might be wrong. No, I think I am wrong. I think he has an Inquisitor suit in the game. But both of these are beautiful. Both of them. There's also a little BD one. I don't know if you noticed that. I mean, it's pretty nice. LEGO wouldn't do much more than that, honestly, if they ended up making a Jedi Fallen Order set. Because, like, if you look at the Marvel, like, Baby Groots, it's just a one little piece. And that's what they did for BD1. He's just a small little guy. It's nice that they even included him, honestly. This is the normal Cal. He has a blue blue blade and a gray hilt. I did notice when I was putting this together, the gray hilt does not look as shiny as the normal Star Wars hilts that you usually would get out of a set. It's almost more of a matte with a shiny. It's not exactly a matte, but it's not as shiny. Like, I don't know really like the technical words for it, but it's almost a matte color instead of like the normal like really shiny silver colors that you would get with the normal Lego Star Wars hilts. This one's more of a matte. And then let's just move on to the Inquisitor one. You also get a little BD one. You get the double bladed lightsabers like the other. I didn't mention that with the other Inquisitors. I'm not entirely sure, but I've never personally seen the double bladed like circle hilt for any Lego Star Wars characters. So to have that in these characters is pretty cool. Like, I don't know. I might be wrong, but I've personally never seen them. But the printing on it's really nice, as all of these have been so far, other than that Steph Curry one. Screw that Steph Curry figure. Waste of my time and money. Next, let's move on to the next one I have. And this one I just thought was funny. They had some Plants vs. Zombies figures. And so I bought the bucket zombie. I bought the bucket zombie. And to be fair, it's simple. But it's Plants vs. Zombies. You can't really get too crazy with it. It's a zombie with a bucket on its head. It's actually got back printing. It's got printing on the legs all the way around. And it doesn't have arm printing. But it does make me smile. The face printing is also really good. It's pretty game accurate. I would say that even though it's simple and there's not much to it, this is probably one of the better ones that I have here. Just because it's super... I don't know if it's one of the better ones. Really, none of them are super bad for what they are. So I think they're all pretty nice. So this is Zenitsu from Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. This one's pretty cool. It has a double-sided face. He has like his little worried, like scared face on the front, and then he has like his badass like shit's about to go down face on the back. I put his badass face in the front, but he has printing all the way around him for his robes, and his sword actually. You might be wondering why it's like in a hilt, but you can take the hilt off, and he has. You can't really see it in the video, but he has printing on the sword. It's really cool. It's actually it's a sick little Lego sword. I'm not gonna lie, like the detail on that is insane. So that's the Zenitsu. And the next one I have is Luffy from One Piece. I think this is more reminiscent of his like season 1 look. I actually have an extra one of these that I'm probably gonna give to one of my friends that's a big One Piece fan. But he actually has 2 face prints, but this, yeah, he has just like weird, angry, like crying face print, and then he has this normal kind of like confused look face print. But like, they both look really good. The hat and hair come in 2 separate pieces, so if you want, you can just boop, take the hat off, and there's Luffy with just hair. But then he has the hat on. No printing on the arms, back printing all the way through, and then he also has, of course, a torso print. Got his like sick little Lego abs showing. Yeah, that's kind of insane. But that's Luffy. I mean, it's a beautiful figure. There's not really anything to hate on about it. He has the straw hat. He looks he looks like Luffy. So we're gonna move on. I don't watch Dragon Ball, so don't hate on me. Anyone that might watch Dragon Ball on here, don't hate on me for this. But I think this is Goku. Not quite sure. Just saw a Dragon Ball character, thought, hey, I've got a couple other anime figures coming in. Might as well get a Dragon Ball figure to kind of bring it all in. But he's shirtless. He's got the dragon's balls. Don't know lore-wise what they are, but I think he looks really sick. I chose the battered and bloody version of him. They had like a normal version where he still had like the orange like robe or vest on. But I like the one with his shirt ripped off and he's kind of bloody up. I think this one has a double-sided face as well. Yeah, he has just one with his mouth kind of open. Looks like he's like screaming, which honestly might be a better one to use. Probably about to go like Super Saiyan or something. Yeah, look at that. I mean, the printing on it's pretty good. It doesn't have any backside printing on the legs, but I don't really think it needs it. Just, it's got like the bloodied prints on the arms, bloodied, scratched up on the torso. It looks good. It looks really good. And keep in mind, all of these are bootleg. LEGO does not have the rights to any of these, so all of these are bootlegs, and these people put in the time and effort to make these, and they did, for the most part, other than this guy, a really good job. It makes it really nice for LEGO fans and anime fans to be able to get their own little minifigures in LEGO form. This is the Sword Devil and from Chainsaw Man. I don't know why that was a really awkward transition, but here we go, Sword Devil. To be honest, it looks really good. The only thing that really bugs me about this one is, I'll show you, is the head. It's not a huge deal, but when you look at it, you can't really tell, but like, that is very detailed for a LEGO piece. And me personally, kind of takes me out of it. It's not a huge deal. It's not like super detailed, but you know, most LEGO pieces are not super detailed and kind of simplified. This looks like it could be like on a little mini action figure of it. The little blades, to make it look like the blades coming out of his hands, are nice. He also has his little head down here. I just stuck it down here so I could put like the demon head on the minifig. I think he has back printing, but he has some printing on here you can't really see of like his shirt that's under the coat. This coat is just one hard plastic piece, which I really don't like for any minifigure, but I mean, it's not bad. It is what it is. It looks good if you're just displaying it. If you were like a kid trying to play with the thing, it probably wouldn't be the most convenient thing. The next minifigure I have is Power from Chainsaw Man. She comes with her blood scythe and blood hammer, and the face printing, I'm not a super big fan of it. I'm gonna take the helmet off just to try to get you guys a better look at it. I know it's not focusing and it's gonna look really blurry in the video, but that's okay. But yeah, the face print to me just looks kind of funny. I don't know if it's just me, but it just looks off to me. She also has her hair with her little devil horns sticking out of them, which is really nice. I think the hair looks amazing. The face print just throws me off for whatever reason. The clothes, the printing looks really nice on them. She has exactly what she wears in the show. She got her little booties, and she has printing all the way around her, like, and it's really nice quality printing. Like, I don't see a single spot where I'm like, oh, that looks off. Like, it all looks really good. And then the next one I got was Aki from Chainsaw Man. So if you look right here, you see this little hair piece? That's a separate piece from the actual hair. This is the only thing I really have to complain about this figure. It was a pain in the ass to get on in this hair, because it's a little stub and you just stick it into the hair. The hair has like a hole in it. That was a pain in my ass. I was getting so mad because not only was it hard to get in here, but the top of his hair is like, you know, spiky. So you're pushing down on the little spikes. It's not like a huge pain, but I was like, this is not something I want to be feeling. It's not a huge deal. I'm bitching for no reason. But that's just one thing I didn't really like too much. But the face print I think is pretty accurate. I mean, he's just wearing a suit in the show, so it's a suit with back printing and front printing. It looks really good. Not much else to say about it. He's also given a little sword prop, which is his weapon of choice in the show. I think they did a really good job with the Chainsaw Man ones and all the anime ones in general. So far, I don't think there's really one except the Steph Curry one that really sucks. The next one, I've got some like American movies. Well, technically, this is, I think, Chinese, Japanese. Power Rangers. This is the White Ranger. He has a face print underwards, but his helmet flips up for some reason. Not sure why. I think it's because it's modeled after an Iron Man helmet. Is that what this white helmet is modeled after? But it's the White Ranger. He has this cool big ass sword that he holds in his hands. He got the shoulder plates. It looks really good. He's got front shoulder side printing, and there's not really much to complain about this one. I mean, it's just a very solid figure. He got a weapon. Even the weapon has printing on it. I'm not a big Power Rangers guy. I was when I was little, but now know nothing about it. So just looking at it as like a guy who kind of knows Power Rangers, it looks good. I mean, there's not really... I know they have like the little things on them, or like all the details that I think of when I think of the White Ranger are there. I'm really struggling with speaking, but bear with me through this because I only have a little bit more to go. The next one I thought was really cool, so I got it. It's Michael Myers. I almost said Jason, but it's Michael Myers. This one I thought was really sick because if you look at the face print, it's just really simple, and it reminded me of something like 80s Lego. And if you remember, like Michael Myers or the Halloween franchise, it came out in like the 70s. And it kind of took me, this figure kind of took me back to like 70s Lego. Just with like how simple it is. Even the printing on it is like really simple. You can't really see it because how dark it is, but it's really simple. There's not much to it at all. There's not even back printing on it. So I think when they were making this figure, they were trying to kind of go for that 80s vibe. And even though this piece wasn't out in the 80s, it fits so perfectly with the rest of the figure. Like it literally works so well with the Michael Myers mask. It doesn't even matter. This is probably my favorite figure just because of like aesthetically. It fits amazing with the theme that they were using. Like I don't know I can really show you in this video, but like just looking at it, it looks like a 80s, like 70s, 80s Lego minifigures. I don't know when they were released, but like it's just simple. There's not much to it. It looks like when like Star Wars released their first minifigures. Like it's that simple. Like there's not much to them. The next minifigures, I'm not a big fan of. They're beautiful minifigures, but I don't know why I purchased these. Like out of all the ones that I bought, like this is like why? So I bought the Suicide Squad, but not the ones that you would think of. Hold on. I had to blow my nose. I'm back. But not like the people you would think of, and not like Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Killshot, or fucking Idris Elba. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones who got murdered at the start of freaking James Gunn's Suicide Squad. The ones who like the nobodies. So first I got, don't get me wrong, beautiful minifigures. I got Flula Borg's javelin, and he comes with this big old javelin, which I think is hilarious. I'm actually gonna fix it because I don't like him holding it like that. I don't know why. Maybe I can make it look like he's trying to throw it. This is ridiculous. This is not something I should be doing because I'm a grown man playing with little toys. But yeah, he has the javelin. He's got front printing. He's got printing on the arms, printing on the back, printing on the front. He looks good. Looking at it, can I see Flula Borg's resemblance? No. Does it really matter? Not really. These characters were nobodies in the movie, and I feel like they work fine for what they are. This is, I don't remember her name. Alien woman. Alien woman from the Suicide Squad. Orange alien woman. Wannabe Starfire. Yeah, she's alright. I feel like this is honestly one of the most accurate ones to, like, I would see in, like, a Lego set. I don't know why. It looks really good. Like, the printing quality looks nice. She has back printing, front printing. She has printing on the sleeves, printing on the face. It's just a nice figure. We also have Amanda Waller. Yeah, Amanda Waller. She has pretty nice, like, front and back printing. There's one thing on this figure that really bugs me, and I really wish they just would have got rid of. And the only reason I have it on here is to show you. But they added this cloth thing to kind of like make it look like she's wearing a jacket, but it just gets caught under the arm, so it gets pinched up like that, and it looks just ugly. Like, it doesn't look right. Or maybe it's supposed to be like a dress or something. I'm not... Oh, it's supposed to be her dress. That's why. Because, looking at her legs, it's literally just like her underwear. So, definitely not made for kids. That was supposed to be your dress. I am a silly goober. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. I like how they added printed... That's kind of crazy. They added printed undies for this Lego character, which is fucking insane. Battery close. My phone's about to die, and I'm trying to record this stupid video of me rating like, fake Lego characters. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. That still doesn't look good, but it looks a little bit better than it did. Yeah. She literally... I'm not gonna show you again, but she literally has her undies printed on her fucking Lego legs. That's kind of disgusting. I'm kind of disgusted by that. But also by it, just detail-wise, kind of impressed. Why would they do that? I don't know. Why not just make it a solid color? Why make it weird? But these are shipped straight from China. At least it's not on American soil. There's enough shit going down already here. This is the Thinker. This is actually really nice. He has the little, like, tropical, like, beach shirt under. He got the jacket. He has the back printing of, like, all the things in his head. Amanda Waller also has this, but there's also a little Star U piece that comes with him. So, like, I know during the movie he gets, like, a Star U fish, like, attached to his face, and he dies that way. So it comes with that piece as well. The little orange and purple alien woman came with one also, but she didn't live that far in the movie, so I threw hers away. I said, get out of here, because I don't deserve that type of treatment around here. Inaccurate lore shit. No, get out. Not messing with it. We want lore. We want accuracy around here. Here's the dude who I thought was going to be one of the main characters in the movie, and then dies. Although, everyone kind of thought that. I mean, it's the Suicide Squad. But, yeah. He has back printing, he has front printing. His face printing is really nice. I thought he might, like, when I first assembled this figure, I thought he might have back printing, but it's empty. Because he has goggles. And in the movie, he starts out without the goggles. So I thought maybe they would add some back printing with the goggles, or without the goggles on the back of his dome piece. But they didn't, and that's fine. Now I'm gonna save the 3 heavy hitters from this lineup for last, and that is Nathan Fillion's whatever man. The dude who can take his arms off his body. Is this guy. He looks good. There's not really much to him. He has back leg printing, leg printing. You definitely can't see it too well other than the little yellow highlights in the camera, because I can barely see it where I'm sitting. Like, it's like the details are there, but they blend in with this dark green color so much that it's like, it's really hard to discern when you're just trying to get a look at it. So I'll just kind of tell you my opinion on it. Like, it's a good looking figure. Just like all the other ones, there's nothing wrong with it. The face printing is really good. Doesn't really resemble Nathan Fillion, I don't think, but that's okay because he wears a mask half the time. And so, who cares about the resemblance, right? The next one is Pete Davidson character in the movie. To be honest, I don't remember anything about this man. I don't remember what his name is in the movie. I know it's Pete Davidson, but I would say this looks amazing. The detail on the minifigure is just insane. You can't really see it from here, but like all the stuff they put on his vest and his torso piece is crazy. They gave him little like brick arms type revolver pistols to sport, and the face print, you can't really see it in here, but it looks like, if I was picturing Pete Davidson as a Lego character, this would be him. I have Pete Davidson now. He is my little guy. He's my little friend, and you can't take him away from me. Yeah, but it looks really good. I'm not a really big fan of Pete Davidson either, but this looks really good. Like, it looks like Pete Davidson. Just kind of like the Star-Lord minifigures look like Chris Pratt, like in the new Guardians of the Galaxy sets. Like, that looks like Pete Davidson. Next is the Polka Dot Man. He looks really good. Same kind of stuff as the Pete Davidson. A lot of details, and I think they kind of nailed it. Like, they got this shit spot on. I thought I did something clever, and then I realized it was the Polka Dot Man, not the Polka Spot Man, because polka spots are not a thing unless someone calls them polka spots, and I didn't know, in which case I'm late to the party. But I mean, they got his little helmet, they got his goggles. His face printing, you can't see it from here, looks just like the actor. I don't know the actor's name, but they did a really good job at representing him in Lego. But yeah, that's the video's already gonna be like 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna end it here. I know I didn't give you like a really good look at him, but this is mostly me rambling and being bored because I have nothing else better to do, because I'm a college student that's having problems in college, and so I'm gonna shut up. I don't know where I was going with that. College student who has problems in college. Like, everyone has fucking problems in college. Anyways, you mean nothing. You liked my video. Me, go eat food and get fatter. Thanks. Like, subscribe. Don't shit yourself. Have a good day.